just because a woman is bent over in that pose, it doesn't mean she wants anything. People perceive it in more of an erotic way sometimes, which it isn't for me. I feel like nude work is a bit of a like, oh God, boobs, or, you know, a vagina, like, and they're like really kind of sensitive to it. And then I think other people just, well, they would connect to it more, or they find it interesting, the message behind it, or the message they get from it. I would describe my artwork as neon, bright, bold, energetic, connective, with strong messages and lots of layers. Under UV light, these all glow as well. I don't just want to paint the female form for no reason. Like, I've painted my friend many times, and she's just an epic human being, and she's been through so much pain, lost her husband, and it's just, when I paint her, I feel that when painting, and it also gives me a message for the piece. I ultimately believe we are here to connect, and we connect in many different ways. So a lot of the things I experience in my life, or I have, or things that I've gone through, I do pour it into my art. And I feel like some of my pieces, it's like a mirror, not only into my soul, but into someone else's as well. I would like literally write what would probably be classed as like poetry, and write it all down on the canvas and kind of end up with bits showing and then bits not, and bits are hidden and lost, but it's still all there. And someone might look at that piece and actually be like, I connect with that because I've felt those feelings, or I've experienced that. That's why they're nude as well, is because I want to strip everything away, and a woman could look at that and be like, almost like that could be me. But you just don't know. You don't know her skin colour, you don't know anything about her other than she's a female. That's her body, and you know, the messaging and writing behind it. She could be anyone, she could be you. So I think from a visual perspective, seeing art everywhere, I think it's got to be good. But also on the flip side, creating art, I think people need to do more of it. When I've got a creative block, sometimes I think you just need to step back and not push yourself. Over the summer, I just couldn't do it. And you know what, I thought instead of struggling and trying to make myself paint, I actually took like 3 months off of not painting, and I worked at festivals and went on holiday, and I just had the most amazing summer not pushing myself to paint because it's what I do. Sometimes I don't know if it's ever finished, but I have to let it go. There have been some pieces where I'm like, this is done. And then I seal them and I will never touch it. But there are some pieces where I'm like, maybe I should just write another word in chalk underneath. And maybe that's a metaphor for some things that you go through in life. Are they ever done? I don't know, but I feel like some are done for me. Some I'm not sure about.